As a child, I used to love playing at the old playground near my house. It had a big slide, swings, and a tall jungle gym. It was a place where I would spend hours with my friends, laughing and having fun. But there was always a rumor among the kids about something strange that happened at the playground. One summer evening, my friends and I decided to have a sleepover at my house. We were all excited and full of energy. As night fell, we got the idea to visit the playground in the dark. It seemed like a thrilling adventure, and we couldn't resist the temptation. We sneaked out of my house, armed with flashlights, and made our way to the playground. The atmosphere was eerie, with the moon barely visible through the thick clouds. The creaking of the swings and the rustling of leaves added to the suspense. As we approached the playground, a strange feeling washed over us. It was as if the air had turned heavy, filled with an unknown presence. Ignoring our instincts, we entered the playground, our flashlights cutting through the darkness. We started playing on the swings, taking turns pushing each other. But as we swung higher, an unsettling feeling crept in. It felt like we were being watched. We glanced around, but there was no one else in sight. Curiosity got the better of us, and we decided to explore the jungle gym. As we climbed the steps, we noticed something odd. The structures seemed to twist and contort, taking on a sinister appearance. The once vibrant colors faded into shades of gray, and the metal bars felt icy cold to the touch. Nervously, we continued to ascend, our hearts pounding with each step. At the top, we discovered a hidden passage leading to a small platform. There, we found a worn-out diary lying abandoned. Curiosity compelled us to open the diary and read its contents. The entries were filled with cryptic messages and disturbing drawings. They spoke of a dark entity that resided within the playground, feeding on the energy of unsuspecting children. Suddenly, we heard a low, menacing growl coming from below. The ground trembled, and the jungle gym shook violently. In a panic, we tried to descend, but the stairs vanished, leaving us stranded on the platform. The air turned icy cold, and a chilling wind swept through the playground. Shadows danced around us, and a pair of glowing eyes emerged from the darkness. It was the embodiment of the playground's malevolent spirit. We screamed and pleaded for mercy, but the entity ignored us. It began to close in, its presence overwhelming. Desperation consumed us as we realized we were trapped in the clutches of an ancient evil. Just when all hope seemed lost, a beam of light pierced through the darkness. It was the headlights of a passing car, drawn by our frantic cries. The entity recoiled, disappearing into the night. Rescued from the playground, we vowed never to return. The memory of that night haunted us, a reminder of the lurking horrors in seemingly innocent places. The playground, once a source of joy, became a chilling reminder of the darkness that can reside in the most unexpected corners. From that day forward, the playground stood abandoned, its swings and jungle gym a haunting reminder of the evil we had encountered. And to this day, children in our town whisper about the cursed playground and the entity that lurks within, waiting for its next victim. As the years went by, the abandoned playground became a place of whispered legends and cautionary tales. The local kids would dare each other to venture near it, but most were too afraid to set foot inside. They had heard the stories, passed down from older siblings and friends, about the malevolent entity that haunted the playground. One summer evening, a group of adventurous teenagers decided to test their courage and explore the notorious playground. They gathered at the entrance, their hearts pounding with a mixture of excitement and fear. Sarah, the bravest of the group, led the way as they cautiously stepped into the eerie atmosphere. The playground was cloaked in darkness, broken swings swaying gently in the breeze. Rusty slides stood tall, their metal surfaces reflecting the moonlight in an unsettling way. The air was thick with a sense of foreboding, causing the group to huddle closer together. They began to explore, their footsteps echoing through the stillness. Suddenly, they heard a distant sound, like the soft laughter of a child carried on the wind. It sent shivers down their spines, but curiosity urged them to press on. As they moved deeper into the playground, strange occurrences began to unfold. Shadows danced among the equipment, taking on sinister forms. The wind whispered eerie melodies, sending goosebumps down their arms. The teenagers felt as though they were being watched, every nerve on edge. Just as they were about to turn back, a young girl appeared before them. She had pale skin, jet black hair, and an ethereal glow surrounding her. Her eyes, devoid of warmth, pierced through their souls. The group froze, unable to tear their gazes away from her haunting figure. In a soft, chilling voice, the girl spoke. "You should not have come here. This playground is cursed, and you have awakened the wrath that resides within." Her words sent a shiver through their spines. One by one, the teenagers tried to run, but an unseen force held them in place. Panic consumed them as they realized their attempts to escape were futile. The girl's form began to distort, contorting into a nightmarish shape. Her limbs elongated, her face twisted into a grotesque mask of fury. With a shriek that echoed through the night, the entity lunged at the terrified teenagers. They screamed in terror as it wrapped its shadowy appendages around them, draining their life force with each touch. Their cries of agony were drowned out by the haunting laughter that filled the air. The next morning, the townspeople discovered the lifeless bodies of the teenagers scattered across the playground. The tragedy served as a grim reminder of the playground's dark secret. From that day forward, the playground was deemed forbidden, its entrance barricaded and marked with warning signs. However, the legend of the haunted playground lives on, passed down through generations. Parents caution their children never to venture near it, and the chilling tale serves as a reminder of the evil that lurks within. The abandoned playground remains a chilling monument, its darkness serving as a haunting testament to the horrors that unfolded on that fateful night. And those brave enough to listen can still hear the faint echoes of the entity's laughter, a chilling reminder that some nightmares never truly fade away.